Yo, what's good people? I got Trev, the shipping guru, here with me tonight. He is going to join in on the Purge this year, so I'm super excited about that. So,
Yes, sir.
I was gonna say, Trev, are you excited?
Hell yeah, man. Thanks so much for inviting me. First
Oh
time I've been
yeah.
on a stream with you.
Do what now?
Or did you popped on my stream one time, didn't
I
you?
popped on yours. This is the second, like I said, this
That's
is the
right.
second time we've streamed together. So yeah, I
I
popped
got
on
you.
yours one time, and now you've been on mine. Hey, circle is complete.
Appreciate you.
No, appreciate you, man. Thank you. All right, let's see who is hanging out with us. It's always Las Cruces, let's be honest. Las Cruces, hooray, wahoo, and hello from New Mexico. Now, I don't anticipate selling anything tonight. However, if you want to make an offer or something like that, I'm more than willing to talk to you on Instagram. I don't know if Trev wants to do the same thing. He's more than welcome to do whatever he wants with his books, so that's up to him. So y'all contact him. I don't think I have our Instagrams in the description, but I will have them after the show is done. I'll go ahead and I'll put them in the description then. And so that'll give you all a way to contact us. The Purge will be Friday the 21st of March. So I believe it's going to be 7 p.m. So we're going to be fighting all the Friday night people, but hopefully with this preview, I'd like to do another preview at the beginning of March and then have the actual Purge then at the end of March. So, but we got to talk to Mike in the house. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming out. So, Trev, I know you got to leave early, so let's go ahead and start with you, if that's okay, and
Sure.
let you show off some books that you're wanting to get rid of.
Okay, well,
Let's
first start off, I got the entire run of Stray Dogs.
Wow.
I know that's pretty big. The only issue is issue number two. Both issue number twos have a little ding down there in the corner.
Yeah, that's not bad, though.
But besides that, we got issue one. Got a variant for issue one.
Nice.
Issue two. Variant.
Oh,
Such a
nice.
great series. Issue three. That was a variant, and this is the regular issue three.
You went ham on this series, bro.
I actually won these
Oh,
from
nice.
from somebody I will not name. And issue number five, just because the only reason I'm getting rid of them is because I don't like looking at them and remind me of that person. So,
Oh, nice. What did you think of the story? Did you actually read it?
oh, amazing, amazing.
Oh, awesome.
Sad, but really good feeling at the end. And yeah,
I've never read it. I'll have to do the trade or something. Yeah.
yeah, it's sad. A couple different parts are sad, but it has a really good ending.
Nice.
We got a. This was hot for a while.
Right.
The Black Panther number one.
Nice.
We got some.
Thank you, Richard.
Really quick, some of these. We got first
there's a
Gamora
key.
series.
Yeah.
Got first Captain Carter.
Nice.
This is a 1 in 25. One of those Gleason
Oh,
mini
nice.
Spider-Man variants. This was popular for a while. That
Yes.
Noir Black Panther. A couple of those.
Well, that's also supposed to be, was it something Cole, and he was like a white tiger, wasn't he? Or he eventually became a white tiger, if I remember right.
Sure. I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind. That's Spider-Man. I'm thinking Nicolas Cage, but no, that was Spider-Man Noir.
Oh, Punisher.
I'm not sure
yes.
though. I haven't read that. We got a Punisher. That's
it's a newsstand.
And we got a couple of popular Star Wars. Ewan McGregor. Got a 1 in 25 Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Robbie Reyes. Got some Spider Gwenum.
Oh, cool.
Captain Marvel number one. Connor. Amanda Connor.
Oh, that's a nice
This is
one.
a key.
Yeah.
Minor key. I think
First-
it's
Go ahead.
first cover of him.
Yep.
And something else, I think, right?
And of Sam Wilson.
Sam Wilson.
And then it's
Captain America.
also the start of the Times Run Out storyline that they're talking about for the Doctor Strange movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got the 1 in 10 Dark Avengers number one.
Oh, nice. Who's the artist on that?
Jurgens.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's actually printed this out on the back.
Yes.
Djokovic, my bad. Djokovic,
Yes.
20, first full appearance for Dark Avengers. And we got the first cover appearance of America Chavez.
Yes.
Just
Bro,
trying,
you're coming out with all the keys. That's awesome.
and then a huge stack of Scotty Youngs I need to get rid of.
Oh,
Some
I
ones you
love
don't
that
see
one.
too often.
Spidey. That's a good one.
Ben Riley. Got some Jupiter's Legacy.
Oh, that's cool.
That's his original style.
Yeah, yeah.
So Karnak. This one's pretty new, the newest X Factor series. I actually grabbed duplicates of that. I don't know why.
I like that.
Got some Shatterstar, some Magic,
Magic, yes.
Captain
Nice.
America.
That's great.
Little Marvels. And then his series that he just did, I read it. No reason to keep it. Might as well let somebody else enjoy it. It was a pretty good series. Ain't No Grave.
Okay. Is it finished?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just a 5-story miniseries. Yeah. 5-issue miniseries.
That's awesome.
About this gunslinger.
I hope westerns come back, man. Especially like you got that story there that I heard a little heat on that. Like some people were talking about it and enjoyed it. And then you got, Gunslinger Spawn, who's been making way for western stuff. Like I hope western starts to come back.
Right. Let's see what else we got. Still got some of these left over from my sale. I had like 2 and 3 of some of these issues. This is oh god, what's his name? David Mack covers.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
oh cool.
This is part of the Echo storyline.
Yeah.
And I actually had like 2 and 3 covers of this entire run, and I think I sold 2 complete runs of this. It's like maybe 8 different issues like that.
Wow. That's Bendis writing, isn't it too? Is it Bendis at the time, or is it somebody else?
I'm not sure actually. It doesn't even say on the front.
Oh, weird.
It just says David Mack at the top there.
Huh.
I don't know. I have to check that out. Let you know. And we got a bunch of Spider-Boy. I'll probably do a lot for some of these early Spider-Boy issues that I have.
Has that been any good?
Pretty good. Pretty
Nice.
good.
Oh,
I
that's
got
a key.
Yeah, it's a key. It's also Alex Ross.
Yeah.
This is the second Emperor Doom.
Nice.
Or maybe the first 4. It's either 4 or 3 he came in there. Some Renew Your Vows. I know those were popular.
That was a key too. Yeah.
Yes, first Spinneret.
Nice.
And number 2. No, that was the first cameo. Spiderling. And this is the first Spiderling.
Okay.
Got the Homage. This was actually like a $40, $50 book.
Wow.
It's got a little damage. You got the press out down here in the corner.
Mm.
That's that classic Homage.
Yeah.
Captain America, Alex Ross.
That's nice.
Ghost Rider #1. It's a wraparound cover. And then just some classics. Some Secret Defenders. Got a couple issues of those. Really minty.
With that foil.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Really minty. And that's pretty much all I have to show right now.
Cool.
It's quite a bit of stuff here.
Yeah. All right. Let me flip over then. I'll show off some stuffs. Stuffs. Let's see. I think I got a better camera angle.
The Pooch.
Oh yeah, there we go. Let's see. I've got some All-Star Superman. It's not near mint, but it's number one, and people are looking there for that right now because James Gunn and all the hype over the Superman movie. I've got this set of Batman the White Knight.
Ooh, the original.
Yep. I never read any of this, so I have no idea if any of it's any good. I mean, I would think it is because, like, they came out with several series after that, but
Yeah, I
I
read
have
the
some of
most
those
recent
too.
one was pretty good. Everybody
Which
says
one?
that one was good.
This one or the
Return
most recent?
maybe or something. No, it's not
Hmm.
that one.
So yeah, there's that set.
Nice.
I have this set as well, which has actually got some John Jane covers in it. But Black Adam, this had some freaking amazing covers in there.
It did.
And there's a Raza cover right there. This was the guy that, I think his name's Malik. He wound up taking over the Black Adam
Mm-hmm.
persona. I love this cover. It's one of my favorites.
He was White Adam, and then he changed his name to oh god, Blur or something like that.
Is that, did he really?
Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
What is it?
I like that one. Nice vintage look. Doesn't
Oh
look
yeah,
like Black Adam.
that's awesome.
There's Jang.
Oh yeah,
That's a good one.
12 issue.
Yep.
He's doing A covers.
Oh, were these A's?
It's got the looks kind of like an A.
Yeah. No, that was an A cover. Um,
That's
that
interesting.
that was an A cover, and that was an, yeah. They were all A covers.
Wow.
Yep. I think they just got them just to finish off the series. Maybe, I'm not sure. But per the barcode, they said they were A's. Let's see. Let's pull all this stack out right here. This is just my DC section. So we've got Hawk Girl number 50. Now, the thing about this is the first like solo for Hawk Girl. Before this, 1 through 49 was all Hawkman, then Hawkman died, and then Hawk Girl took over the series. So this would be her first, so at least that the Kira or whatever. This would be her first solo right there.
Nice.
John Constantine, Hellblazer Dead to America. It's another set. I think it finished at 11 issues. This had some interesting aspects, and the covers were really awesome. I thought, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But it was so wordy and
It's so wordy.
kind of all over the place that I was like, I can't. This is not for me. Like, somebody else out here loves this, and good on them. But for me, it's just not.
Cy Spurrier, man.
So yeah, this was the last issue I wound up getting because I just couldn't anymore. But I think it went 2 more issues to like 11. Did you read it?
I read like the first 3 issues, maybe, and I was just like, my brain's about to. I had to like read those issues multiple times.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
like, okay, yeah.
And it was like some sidetrack stories too. Like it kind of took you out of the moment.
Mm-hmm.
For me, anyways, it did.
White Adam, he changed his name to Bolt.
That's right. Yes, in the series. Yes. Yeah. Yes, you're right.
Which is
Mr.
pretty cool.
Terrific. Do what now?
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, to get away from, he was realizing that Black Adam was a jerk. And so he's getting away from that. Mr. Terrific number 1. He's coming up in Superman. Pretty positive this is his first solo series right here. So nice new 52 book. I did not do my homework to remember what these are. However, these are Lobo keys, and we all know Lobo's like fan favorite right now. You've got Omega Man number 5. This features the second appearance of Lobo, and you actually get his name in this issue here.
Oh, nice.
Issue 6 is, I think, another Lobo variant, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it is. I don't think it's the first Lobo story, like solo story, but it may be. But there's something Lobo, I think, with that. This is 37, and this is actually like an origin for Lobo. So that's one that nobody ever talks about. Great books, Trev. You got Lost Cruce's approval. Otaku Mike, White Knight is good. I've never read anything after the first series. I've got Curse, but I never read White Knight, and I never read Curse. And I bought them and then just never read them, and so it makes me mad. All right, I think that's all my DC. You got anything else you're wanting to show off? If not, I can keep going.
I mean, I got some runs. Let's see here. I might as well just show you these. We got some Years of Future Past, the X-Men.
Oh yeah, that was part of that Secret Wars, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Little mini series. I'll let go pretty cheap. Somebody wants to read that. Got, of course, both issues of X-Men and the Starjammers.
Nice.
These are pretty minty. They're not worth very much either way, but they're the square back.
Okay.
So these are pretty thick. Pretty much both of them together is pretty much like a trade paperback.
Wow.
Then we got X-Men and Alpha Flight, number 1 and 2, little two-parter. Okay. There's just the tower of books over here. Then I have 1 through 12 of Excalibur.
Oh, nice.
Pretty good condition. Damn good series. I love this. Pretty much all the way through. 120 issues, something like that. Or 150 maybe?
And Excalibur is mainly just like European X-Men, is it not?
Yep. UK X-Men.
Yeah.
But you got Phoenix. You got Rachel Summers as Phoenix. So, it's kind of the first standalone Phoenix, absent Jean Grey.
Yeah.
And Nightcrawler's there. So, Nightcrawler's badass.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I just saw the other night, I just got to the episode where Nightcrawler was like kicking ass at the mansion on X-Men 97, and I was like, oh, wow, that's a freaking awesome scene.
Dude, when he teleports, you can see through his teleports when he pulls Wolverine through the teleport.
Yeah.
That was freaking sick.
Yeah.
Sure. And I still had doubles. I sold this entire series, but I got doubles in number 3 for Young X-Men.
Oh, nice.
Or Young Avengers, excuse me. And this was a popular cover.
Yeah, it was.
And that's pretty much all I have to show tonight. More stuff I got to go through.
It's Trev.
What's up, Dave? Man.
Appreciate you. Cool. Then I'll start rolling through mine then.
That's I've shown off a short box and a half.
It goes quick, man. It goes super quick. Bullet points number 1. It's not near mint, but this is the first Steve Rogers as Iron Man. I was hoping this book would actually pop off during What If, and then I just don't think it ever caught any kind of whatever. So nobody ever said anything about it. I was like, meh. Captain America number 8, second appearance of Bucky as the Winter Soldier. Found that was a cool book.
Nice.
Captain Britain in the MI-13 number 5. This was a pretty popular book there back in the day, especially during like Secret Invasion, because everybody was rumoring that MI-13 would come around, and I think this is when Blade joins. I think, but Civil War 2. This is the Free Comic Book Day. This is the first appearance of Nadia Pym, Hank Pym's daughter, and that's not Hope Van Dyne or whatever from the MCU. That's a whole nother character, whole nother person. So, but Nadia Pym. Daredevil's around the corner. We got Daredevil Noir. This is issue number 2. And then we got a variant for number 2, which I like.
I've never seen those before.
Man, the Noir series is pretty cool. And they're like all shorts. This is issue 4? Yeah. The only thing I don't like is his horns, but it's got that like Mike Mignola feel almost, or the artist for Gideon Falls from Jeff Lemire. Can't remember his name either, but yeah. This one I'm waiting for it to like catch on, especially with Fantastic Four coming. This is an Adam Hughes cover. This is also an A cover as well, and it's the Invisible Woman number 1. So first solo for the Invisible Woman with Adam Hughes artwork. That's freaking awesome.
Hell yeah.
Awesome. I almost brought out my Excalibur stuff to show as well, and I was like, I don't know. Jane Foster Valkyrie, number 1. This is a D cover or something like that. But it was really cool. I like the cover of that. Getting issue number 2 as well. And number 3. And then we'll throw it back a little bit with some Marvel Comics Presents. We got issue number 11. Shout out Colossus Collector. We got issue number 12. Yeah, 12. I think that's a key as well. Issue 14. This, if I remember right, has the first appearance of T'Challa's mother from, the Black Panther movie. I can't remember what her name is, but this is issue 15. Issue 17. Yeah, that's all the Marvel Comics Presents.
Those are great, man.
I feel like they hit, like, those Marvel Comics Presents are, like, overlooked.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what I feel like. I feel like it's almost like the West Coast Avengers. Like, didn't nobody care about that until, like, people started seeing some keys in it, and then everybody was like, oh, West Coast Avengers are so badass. Here's another series I feel like gets some hype. This is Moon Knight. Here's issue 7. Issue 8. 10. I love these covers. Like, I love the big trade dress. 11.
It's great when it's all uniform, for sure.
Right? Yes. 13. 15. With a monster under the bed.
I was like, what is he doing? Peeing?
Yeah. 17. I don't think this was a big run either. It was either like 17 or 20 issues. Something. Let's see. Let's go. Thor Annual number 11. It's got a little wear on it, but still a decent book. This has got the first appearance of Eitri the Dwarf. That's the one that you see in Infinity War that actually makes Stormbreaker. So he makes Mjolnir in this issue. USA Avengers number 1. This has got the first appearance of Robert Maverick as the second Red Hulk in it. Got a nice little run of West Coast Avengers here. Speaking of West Coast Avengers, we've got 18 right there. We got 19. Couldn't see. 20. I think that's 22. Good number. 24. 33 with Wonder Man on the cover. More Wonder Man with 36. $37. Some people like how the trade dresses get jacked up. That's a good one right there. I never hear anybody talk about that one. And then back to 18. Showed off the Winter Soldier earlier. Here's his first solo title, Winter Soldier #1. If I'm not, that looks like Liebermejo artwork too.
It does.
So I need to look in that, see if it actually is. But the shading on it, as dark as it is, like I'd about bet that's Liebermejo.
Is that a variant?
No, it looks like a cover.
Oh wow. Okay.
Per barcode. Let's see. Here's some X-Force. So yeah, I went X-Force instead of Excalibur. Let's see. Here's issue 40.
That's cool.
41. 42. 43. And 44. Nice little homage right there.
Mm-hmm.
Several times over.
Right.
Yep. All right. Back to that one. See, I feel like I should have got more because I'm blitzing through mine now. There's my honey. Hey, honey. Love you bunches. All right. I'm now getting into my indie books. From the way you talked earlier, is like that's all you were going to show tonight. So, are you still on that or
what? Oh yeah, that's pretty much all I have to show tonight. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure I didn't want to hog off the show or anything like that.
No, you're good.
Creature of the Black Lagoon lives. This whole set. Did you read any of the Universal stuff?
I did.
Did you read this?
I did.
What'd you think?
I wasn't a fan.
Yeah, I don't think anybody is. Which is why it's in my stack, I guess. Get it rid of. I was so disappointed in this, man. I was so freaking disappointed in this. Like, Creature is by far one of my favorites, and they just... And then Rom V was on it as well, and I was taking into consideration his Swamp Thing and how good it was.
Mm-hmm.
At least most of it, because I've read most of it. And then, like, they just...
There's only one of the monster ones I liked, and that was Frankenstein.
I've heard really good things about Frankenstein, and the hardcover's coming out, and I was like, do I get that?
Yeah, like every issue was a different body part.
Yeah.
Like, and then they tied it all together to where, yeah, they just tied every aspect of that together. Like the boy was from the boy's eyes, the first issue, so you see from different points of view, and
yeah. Because what were they getting? It was the first issue when the boy was introduced. They were getting something from his dad. What was it they were getting from his dad?
Oh gosh, I can't even remember what the order was now.
Because it was like eyes, brain, and something.
Heart.
Was it hands? Heart?
No, heart. And it might have been heart with the boy.
Okay. Because it was a fresh death.
Yeah.
So what about Dracula? Did you read Dracula?
I did. The art kind of threw me off. It was really wild, like painted style art. So it was really abstract almost art, and that kind of threw me off. I mean, I guess people say it fit Dracula, which I guess it kind of does fit Dracula, but that just kind of threw me off. I only read a couple of issues of that. It just seemed like it was a rehash. I
got you. They've got a connecting variant set for issues 1 and 2. And like I keep holding off pulling the trigger on that, but I want it so bad. So
nice.
Bad. Let's see. Eat the Rich. Do you know about this?
I have that
prison variant
because I collect her. I've never read it though.
I was disappointed in it. I thought it wound up being like this is a error print, by the way. So it says issue #1 at the top, but this is actually in fact issue 2, and it's like a
Oh,
known error print, so pretty cool. But I it was a horror movie, and it's got to deal with like cannibalism, but then they went like political with it, and that threw me off and messed with me like to a point where I was like, I'm not so interested in this anymore.
uh,
So it's like they left the horror to go political, and that's why I was like, so bad. So yeah, 5 issues though, full story. Somebody out there may enjoy it. Fear Case. Have you ever heard of that?
no, I have not.
These covers are gonna be really hard to see. This is written by Matt Kint. Maybe not so bad.
I've heard of him.
I thought this was gonna be cool because it was him, and it was gonna be my first taste of like his writing style and stuff. But the artwork inside threw me off so bad, kind of like what you're talking about with Dracula, that I was like, I read it because I had all of it, and it's like it's an okay story, but the artwork just it was rough for me. It was really really rough for me. So, but the
Was the
story's
story
okay.
pretty good? Oh,
It's about these two cops, and they're detectives, and they're trying to solve this like murder mystery type case, and they keep having to follow a black suitcase that is like it's like cursed essentially.
okay.
And and yeah, it talks about their relationship and all that other jazz, and so it wasn't horrible, but the artwork, man, the artwork was shocking. It was shocking when I first opened it up. Let's see. This book was hot there for a minute with Channing Tatum, the Max #1. I don't know if
Classic.
it's, exciting now or not, but yeah. I love this. I absolutely positively love this cover, man. This is Noctera #1, and this is the Boss Logic cover. Like,
Nice.
love it. Freaking love it. I got a nice little run of Gunslinger, which I just never got into. Gunslinger #1. Issue 2. 3. That's a nice little anime style cover there.
Right.
4. 5. Is that it? Oh, no, there's 6. So Gunslinger. King Spawn, which is the working title for the new Spawn movie. Really like that cover. King Spawn 1. King Spawn 2. And then 3.
Nice.
And then I said I was done with King Spawn. Phil, what's going on, Phil? Thanks for coming and hanging out with us, Steven. Appreciate you. We're just showing off some preview books of what's coming in the Purge Sale this upcoming March, the end of March, March 21st. It's Friday. So, if you're interested, be on the lookout come March. Scorched #1. What do you think? What do you think the odds are that if Spawn comes out, actually comes out, like actually finally makes it to theaters and comes out, and it does well, that Todd McFarlane's like, yeah, let's start moving towards a Scorch team. Like,
You would think. I don't know. He has his hands full. You see, he took over Marvel Legends. Is that correct?
did he take over the toy line, Marvel Legends?
I want to say somebody was talking about how McFarlane took over the Marvel Legends toy line.
Wow, is that because
So
of the whole Hasbro and like Diamond stuff?
that's a good. I didn't think about that. That might be. I don't know if it's true. This people were talking about it. That's what I heard.
Wow,
But
that's
that would make sense
insane.
though.
Well, something I was watching some video, and it was talking about like Hasbro wanting to have their own IP and stuff like, which I assume would be like GI Joe and Transformers and
Right.
stuff like that. So surely they wouldn't let go of the Marvel license though, or is that like through Diamond?
Or it's like a collaboration type thing.
Right.
I
Huh.
don't know.
Scorched issue 4,
Let me see if I can find some more info real quick.
issue 5, and back to 1. So yeah, issues 1 through 5 of Scorched. Man, I'm not gonna lie. If McFarlane stuff's coming out with some freaking Marvel action figures, I am there all day. Like, that's gonna be trouble for me. Here is a version variant of Walking Dead issue 100.
Here
I've
we
got the
go.
poly bag.
You want to
What you
have a
got?
little. Hasbro announced it will no longer make action figures and toys. Hasbro wants to shift to being an intellectual property and IP and holding house and have independent toy companies make action figures and toys for them. This just validates why Hasbro Pulse Europe was shut down and there were huge profits at Hasbro, huge layoffs at Hasbro. More to come.
So they're not gonna make action. They're just gonna hold licenses.
And just like sell it out and just like cut down their company to basically nothing and just sell everything out and have it
And just
licensed
contract
out.
out all the action figure making.
That's interesting, huh?
Like,
I
that's
guess because, well, I mean, honestly, there's a lot of complaints about the Hasbro stuff, and there was for a while there. They were doing all the Hasbro Pulse and stuff through that Kickstarter type stuff. What was that?
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like they really weren't producing too much besides generic stuff. I guess people weren't happy with what they were producing.
Well, I got pissed off with the Legends. Not that I bought a whole lot of them anyways, but when they started going to this all paper, like ink, like I couldn't. I'd have to pull
Right.
them out of the box,
Yeah.
and for
Star
like,
Wars did that too, and people complained and they switched back.
yeah, I don't know that. I mean, they've been doing these retro figures lately, like the whole Into the like Across the Spider Verse and stuff like that. Like all those have been like old school packaging with clamshells and stuff. Man, I never would have thought that.
Right.
Like to just be the middleman and just like just hold stuff. That's crazy.
Intellectual property.
Walking Dead 100 version variant. I guess spoiler alert on that too. You know, it's old, but yeah, Negan kind of finished Glenn off.
Oh yeah, Glenn.
Glenn. Um, this one's kind of a bittersweet one. I'm not gonna lie. This is World Tree #1. This is the era printing one. I got this from an Empire Comics mystery box. Freaking however many years ago. Like that's what it was in here.
Man,
So I don't like the book at all. Like as far as like the read or whatever, I was glad to be able to get it from him and read it to see if I liked it. But man, it was not for me. But still, like just it was cool. It came from Empire. It came from his mystery box. So yeah, but
yeah.
it's time to let it go. Issue #2.
Was it the mystery box that was like right there at the same time?
Yeah,
Yeah, because I
yeah.
got one too.
It was like his one
I
in
bought one. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. His I think his nephew like watched mine and me and Mrs. 22 open that box together, and I had a comment the other day. It says, "I love watching these videos. Uh, I miss my uncle," and I was like, "Oh, damn, damn." So,
wow.
rest in peace, Empire.
Amen.
World Tree #3. One of these is let's see, one of the yeah, this is a second printing right here. And issue 2 does have some damage, but you still at least get to read them. They're there for that. So Cool. Well, that's all the books that I got. That's a short box for me. So both went through a short box. Well, you went through a little more than a short box. I'm gonna change my camera.
I did.
It goes by way quicker than you think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like super quick. Well, you had something to get to anyways, so that works out good for us. Um, you excited about the purge? Are you excited to go
Yeah.
through your stuff?
Real excited to see who shows up, even if you don't sell anything, just the experience and get it out there. People can always look back on it and be like, hey, you still got that? Like a week
Yeah,
later or whatever. So
yeah,
that's cool.
exactly. Well, and just to hang out and just talk comic books too.
That
So
too.
it doesn't have to be all business. We can have some fun.
Hell yeah. My dude.
What all you got coming up?
Not much. The only thing I'm really doing is my lives on Wednesdays, just a community hangout / new comic book day, show off all of our new hauls and talk about what we've watched, what we've read throughout the week. Kind of combine my two live streams. I cut off my Sunday night live with Mike just because I just needed more time to myself with work and everything. I'm live on Dynasty Breaks Tuesday night and Thursday night for like 5 hours at a time. So
Wow.
it just drains on you. And I want to be able to hop on other people's channels too and not
Yeah.
feel like I want, yeah. So for the time being, just doing Wednesdays. And I put out my C3 Karma's Curing Cancer haul video. Finally, I got something in from Canada. They were on strike for the longest time.
Yeah, they were.
So I finally got that in. I made my C3 video this last week. And
Nice.
pretty much all I've made as far as videos in a long time. And that's it for me.
Cool. You excited about the Chiefs?
Very, very. It's surreal. It's surreal. My whole entire life, we made it to the AFC Championship game with Joe Montana, but
Yeah.
we had those teams in the early 2000s that would get beat in the first round all the time. And I've been a fan since 1988, and
Wow.
it's surreal. Yeah, the success.
So if they win this year, is that a three-peat or what is that?
Yeah, 3-peat and 5 in 7 years, or
Wow.
4 in 6 years in a 3-peat.
That's crazy.
Yep.
How unheard of is that, or is that like a like I don't?
There's
That's not a normal thing.
It's never happened.
Okay.
In the Super Bowl era, actually, I believe the Green Bay Packers did it before, when it was just the AFL and the NFL before they combined and made the
Okay.
Super Bowl. But in the Super Bowl era, it's never happened before. This is actually the
Wow.
first team ever to win back to back and make it back to the Super Bowl. So
Wow.
they already set a precedent with that. And I think last week was their actual Super Bowl. I think this next week's gonna be easier than Buffalo.
Okay. What do you think as far as like now this is just turning into an interview, but I saw where like some all the haters and speculate tinfoil hat people they're like oh the the skit or whatever the script for the
The script.
NFL leaked out. And they were trying to, sit there and say this is all that's going to happen with Travis Kelsey, and he's going to have MVP. And like, what do you think about all that?
I think it's a joke. I mean, the internet, the stuff I read on the internet, sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, it's a widespread conspiracy about the calls that they get and everything, and
Yeah, yeah,
so same thing happened to the Patriots and all the great
yeah,
dynasties.
yeah, yeah. If you're on top, you're definitely number one target. So
Hmm. I do have to say, you got to really beat the Chiefs to beat it. I don't think the refs will just let somebody beat them. Like, you have to actually beat them. If it comes down to a 4th and 1, 4th and inches, and you can't tell, they're not going to give you that call.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. Well, I don't know. For whenever I sit there and hear about like the conspiracies about NFL and how it's rigged and also the jazz, I'm like, there's so many variables that
Hmm.
could happen throughout a game.
Right.
Like I just feel like that would be really hard to do And like, is
And
it really like? I know that there's money there to be had because of gambling and whatnot in Vegas, but
right.
still, like, that's a lot of input to try and just rig a whole whatever. Like, I
And
don't
why
know.
would you pick the Kansas City Chiefs? They have like they had before Taylor Swift the 29th largest fan base. And
Yeah,
it's not like a big market. Like you're not going to make the kind of, if they were to rig it, why wouldn't they rig it for LA or New York or Dallas, one of those
yeah, yeah,
huge
yeah,
markets where they can make money.
yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
funny. Let's see. We got some folks coming in the chat. We've got
right.
TM Nerdy in the house. What's going on, TM? Appreciate you hanging
What
out.
up, Travis?
That's your Canadian son, isn't it?
It is.
It's Chop and Drop 2013 in the house. What's going on, man? Appreciate you. Durs is in here. Did someone say buy all these comics, buy all these books, and flip them? Definitely got to be the refs. That's funny. Philly fan right there. Let's see. Comics of the Voice. Yeah, it's Brother
Steve.
Trev. There you go.
What's up, Steve?
Nice. Durs again. No conspiracies. Tom Brady got it all the time. Someone will get it after Patty. Just nature of the game. Yeah, I agree. Like I said, if you're on top, like, you are definitely the target of any
I
and
gotta say,
everybody.
I don't like that shit of him. He did it twice now, where he slows down before going out of bounds, trying to get somebody to hit him.
Mm.
That's like some LeBron James shit. I don't like that. I don't like that.
That LeBron is such a sore spot in our house because, like, he is such a baby. He is such a big old baby
Yeah.
and always looking for the call.
Hmm.
Always. And like, so we're Celtics fans. And about 2 years ago, Jason Tatum was like the big name. He still is a big name, but like,
Hmm.
he was the up and coming big name. Everybody's putting everything on him. And like, during the playoffs, he would sit there and go to the goal, like, to do a layup or something, and he wouldn't finish. He was always trying to get the call instead of finishing. That junk pissed me off every time. I'm like, just fucking finish. Just
Right.
try to finish. Like, you're not going to get that call all the time. Just try to finish. So he's gotten a lot better. But man, I was just like, we're going to wind up getting a LeBron on our team, and I'm going to hate this. I'm going to hate every minute of it.
Yeah. LeBron made it popular, that's for sure.
Durs, they are changing the rule next year, so QBs will get flagged for not sliding or get lit up.
It's not sliding. He does that. It's going out of bounds. He slows down the last second. He's done it. Well, he's done it twice. It's the only time he's done it. But like the last two games, I'm just like, I hate that.
Oh, man. All right. Well, I've got nothing else as far as book wise, so
All right.
Trev, I know you have got a live to go to over on Mike's channel, so I'll let you, dip out whenever you're ready to go to that. I don't know that I'm gonna be able to carry the stream for another 30 minutes or so to have it automatically click everybody over. I was hoping I would, but yeah. Thank y'all for coming and hanging out this evening. If you're watching the replay, thanks for checking that out. Appreciate you. You got a little bit of sports talk there as well. Maybe we'll continue that over come March 1st or so, whenever we decide to do the next Purge preview. So be on the lookout for that. I'll have a whole new short box full of books. So I don't know about you, Trev. I don't know if you'll have more or not, or if you just want to show off the same ones, you're welcome to do whatever you wind
I'll
up
have more
doing.
for sure. Yes,
Cool.
Durs. He has some Jang, some Black Adam Jang.
Yep. I got about 3 Black Adam John Jane covers. So if you're into Jane, that's where it's at. Chop Lou Ferrigno is in my town for some meet and greets. Sadly, I'm not able. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. Phil, I do have your address. However, I looked at Mr. Akins, and he said that the post office told him that address wasn't valid. So I'm going to take it in Monday and have them look at it as well and see what they say about it. I know the last time that I sent it, I didn't put the apartment number on there. However, when I was looking at Mr. Aiken's address, he did have the apartment number on his. So I don't know. I'm going to let my post office tell me what's up, and we'll go from there. So amateurs looking.
Yeah, Durs. I had a whole bunch of Scotty Youngs. Got the Ain't No Grave miniseries, and then
Nice.
I showed these off earlier, but go back and look. A whole bunch of Scotty Youngs. A few of the unusual covers you don't normally see. And John Boy, I believe he has a John Boy. Maybe not.
Me?
Yeah.
I have
He had a Jenny Frizen.
I do have
So
a
yeah, there's
Frizen,
some of
yeah.
that. Some of that Durs. Eat the Rich.
Eat the Rich. It's the only Frizen cover, but I got the whole set, so that's an error print.
He said, I've been here for years.
No, and that's why I feel bad, because I'm like, bro's got to know his address. Like, there's no way that, like, like that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what's crazy. He's, hey, I'm with you. I'm with you. Like, I don't know what the deal is. Like I said, I knew my bad on the first part because I didn't put the apartment number, but for Mr. Akins to take it in there, and they're like, I don't know, maybe it's his post office. That's what I'm hoping, anyways. I'm hoping it's just his post office. So. I just want to be a tourist. Just never want to grow up. Yeah, right. Damn, working adult. Right? No, being adult's horrible. It's one of the worst things. It's like it's a double-edged sword. Like it's great in some moments. Like I can go to the store and buy whiskey, but like in other moments, it's just like these pills that come with the whiskey. Like, come on.
my back.
Right? That's getting old and adult. Like that's even worse.
It's even worse. Where are my reading glasses?
Oh no, don't start that. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, like I said, we'll have another preview show here probably at the beginning of March, and so y'all come tune in for that. And then the actual purge will be Friday night, March 21st. So it'll start at 7 p.m. Central Time, so it'll be 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and yeah, we'll sell till we're either tired or ran out of books. Hopefully ran out of books. That'd be the best case scenario. But you know.
Amen. You got a little time to save up, Durs.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Y'all be sure to go check out Evil Mike, his YouTube channel. You'll be able to see this guy right here, Trev, the shipping guru, over there, doing a live with him this evening. So, like I said, Evil Mike, go check him out and watch that, doing a book review. So, fun times over there in less than 30 minutes, about 22 minutes. You'll be over there. Good number, by the way. Chop and drop. I got 3 kids, so I work to support the fam. What free cash I goes to the fam, but honestly, wouldn't trade it for. Yeah, no, I'm right there with you. Right there with you. The missus was questioning me about another child the other day, and I was like, absolutely not. I'm done. No more. No, we got 2.
How old are your kids?
No.
How old are your kids?
Let's see. We got the oldest is 21. She'll be 22 this year. The middle one, he turned 10 back the end of last year, and then the youngest just turned 4. So I'm like, no.
You're like,
I can't. No. They're like, it's like dogs. Like they're only puppies for so long. Like that cuteness factor wears off, and then it's just gone. Like, what are we doing here? Paul in the 619, what's going on, homie? Appreciate you coming out.
Paul.
We're finishing up here, Paul, but yo, if you want to, you're more than welcome to go watch the rewind. We showed off all the books we're having ready for the Purge coming up in March. We'll have another preview show with more books coming on the beginning of March, but the big save the date, March 21st, 7 p.m. It's Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Central. Purge, the actual Purge. It'll be a great night. Y'all won't want to miss it. So if you're interested in joining the Purge, please hit me up on IG. We can definitely talk about it and see what is going on. The more, the merrier, I think. And I think it'll be fun. So, all right. Thank you, Trev, for coming and hanging out, doing a preview show with me. Appreciate you, dude.
Thank you.
We'll get the next one scheduled up. And as always, y'all have a good one.